Hey guys, it's Greg. This video will be different in two ways. First of all, in this video we are going to show you 3 games and not just one. And second thing is that we are going to introduce our new, let's say, cycle in which we are going to show you more light games, not so complex and but rich in gameplay, but not so complex, smaller, easier, maybe gateway games. So in this video we are going to show you 18 Hex Games Collection, which is going to be on a Kickstarter soon. This is a collection of 3 games, those games that you can put in your pocket, in your backpack, very small. Each game consists only 18 hexes and a leaflet, and which is a rulebook. If you're looking for something small or something that you can take with you somewhere on a journey, just check out this video and see what those hexes can show you.
Let's start with my favorite one, mostly because of the mythology theme. Pantheon is a highly interactive dynamic game for 2, where each player tries to build a bigger pantheon of gods. White side with images of sculpts represents Greek gods, and the black hexes with paintings use Romanian counterparts. This clever use of well-known pictures built a very strong theme, and it's easy to feel the competition between Greek and Romanian gods. Actual gameplay with abilities forcing us to flip and move hexes is simple yet clever, and the game is much more fun than we initially expected. It's very satisfying to change the tide of the game and become a winner with one smart move, flipping the opponent's tiles and making your pantheon bigger. The number and type of the skills are enough to make the session engaging, even after many plays, without overwhelming players with a ton of icons and reference cards. Once you get familiar with skills and icons representing them, you are going to be both quicker and smarter with your decisions, fastly reaching the point when your winning is going to be based on better planning and predicting what the opponent is going to do. Because of this, Pantheon is a very rewarding, yet at the same time fast-paced experience. We enjoyed ISO quite a lot, mostly because it pushed us from the comfort zone we were in when playing most of the board games. Here, suddenly you need to change the way of thinking and perceiving things, because ISO is a multiplayer 3-dimensional tile placement where you compete for the objectives in 3 different perspectives. Isometric view is a very smart move here and raises both challenge and tension when competing against others. And when talking about the goals, ISO reminds us of Sagrada on steroids. Shared objectives require not only forcing yourself to find them faster than others, but also give room for blocking opponent's strategy. And isometric 3-dimensional perspective make this game simple in rules, but at the same time challenging and quite brain-burning. We are on the edge with the fact how the game looks like. On the one hand, the palette of colors feels different and helps to achieve the goals in this 3-dimensional game. On the other hand, it can be read as too minimalistic and simplistic. It would be nice to diverse hexes more, even in the same color category, to improve table presence. Tremadura is definitely the lightest game in the set. Being a solo or a cooperative experience offers very simple mechanics, and rules require just a minute or 2 to explain. When Pantheon was focused on tight competitive play and ISO pushed players out of the comfort zone, then Tremadura is a very relaxing experience, which could be enjoyable by the youngest players or during a Sunday afternoon with grandparents. The whole idea of being a pocket game is to be light, compact and fast-paced. And it's okay when gameplay offers some room for different strategies and playstyles. Tremadura is very straightforward in this aspect, and your goal is to maximize the score using available tiles. The absence of any other mechanics twisting and enriching the gameplay makes Tremadura a bit flat in comparison to the rest of 18 Hex games. The game's theme sounds quite fresh and is described as a journey to discover a new land beyond the edges of Duero River. Unfortunately, all of the tiles look almost the same, and the current design of graphics does not translate the game's theme. With a few tweaks and more variety in graphics, it will be much easier to sell the theme and captivate players with it. Each of the 18 Hex games offers totally different experience and gameplay, and the only shared thing between them is the number of tiles each game consists of. Where Pantheon is an asymmetrical, fast-paced competitive game with a very strong theme, then Tremadura offers a solo and cooperative experience about exploration and optimizing the final score. And then we have ISO, a three-dimensional multiplayer game where you fulfill objectives from 3 different perspectives. That's all for today, see you at the next game and don't forget to subscribe our channel.